Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah.
I always get excited to start my day with Bart and Andy.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Things are rolling at Grass Lake, and including some new partnerships. I know you're excited about.
Yeah, we actually was over at Spring Arbor University last night. They had a partnership dinner for different stakeholders throughout Jackson, Hillsdale, Lenawee County, Washtenaw County, and really proud to announce, and we announced this last week on social media and through press releases, that we have developed a partnership that provides post-secondary opportunities for our Grass Lake high schools. So for high school students, this was actually a picture from last night. That's Dr. Lumen Strong in the middle, who's on faculty, one of my former assistant principals, actually.
Oh, nice.
So my partnership with Spring Arbor goes back for quite a while, and the direct admittance program has really leveled the playing field, provided some financial incentives for Grass Lake students. Spring Arbor likes the product, that we graduate with, and Spring Arbor is a really attractive place for our students to stay local and get a quality education. And so we are excited to be the first school district in the state of Michigan to have a direct admit partnership program with Spring Arbor.
Nick, not only is this exciting for your Grass Lake students and families, but really for Jackson County as a whole.
Yeah, to me, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. So this was kind of the pilot program or the test case to potentially go scale and start expanding this to other Jackson County school districts. That's the Albion model. We developed a direct partnership with Albion. Yeah. We have one with Olivet College currently, and I'm working on another one with a local college and university. Their attorneys sent me over the agreement earlier this week, so I hope to be announcing that here in the next couple of weeks as well. And like I said, to me, it's really mutually beneficial.
Absolutely.
It directly aligns with our strategic plan, allows our students ease of access, gives them another opportunity, and we have quality institutions locally, so we're pretty fortunate.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and over the course of 4 years, it could save a family $40,000.
$40,000, absolutely.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of money.
What are you hearing from the families and the kids, actually, that are going to be impacted by it?
It's interesting. So we have partnerships with a couple different universities and colleges currently, and it really does give a couple different things. It gives our counseling staff the opportunity to counsel students a little bit differently when you're looking at cost and benefit and return. It gives an ease of admissions process, which folks like. They'll come on site, meet with our students. There's no fee for application. And then certainly in the modern world where everything's really expensive, the financial incentives are certainly attractive. So for Grass Lake families, or frankly any family that benefits from a direct partnership agreement, it's what all schools should be doing, and I think it's the wave of the future, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, as a parent, it feels like there's some comfort there with that.
I have 4 daughters, 3 of the 4 that are in college. My senior will be going to college next year, and the reality is it's not getting any cheaper.
Right.
You know what I thought was interesting? Grass Lake has a huge percentage of students that participate in athletics, and Spring Arbor has about 70% of their students participating in athletics. So what a great fit for students that want to continue athletics in college.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a wonderful local university that provides a lot of opportunities. We already have the education-related partnership because we host student teachers and pre-student teachers, and we get subs and so forth. But we actually had a couple of our teachers that were recognized in the Jackson Top 10 last year that are Spring Arbor alum too. And so the roots are significant. We want to celebrate that.
You've got a upcoming bond proposal. Let's walk through that a little bit.
Yeah, really excited. So you'll see here that we focused on kind of 4 themes or 4 tenets of our May bond proposal, which is safety and security, enhancing all of our practices in our district to include creating secure vestibules, which is kind of the best practice around modern education, is ensuring that you have safe pathways for guests to arrive and leave from your schools. 21st century learning upgrades. We have some beautiful facilities now, but they certainly are dated. George Long was built in 1953. Our middle school, which used to be the junior high, which then used to be the high school, hasn't had a lot of updates. So we'd be focusing on pretty significant infrastructure enhancements, new furniture, all the things that nobody cares about besides the superintendent, like your roofing and your HVAC and your asphalt. I mean, the Grass Lake Schools is no different than what you see on the current county roads, right? Where we've got a lot of things to address that the dollars don't stretch far enough to. And this is a picture of our middle level. That's the only place where we would be addressing capacity. We'd be adding a pod on the back side of our building that would focus on STEM education, so ensuring that we had a defined space for our growing robotics and engineering program, having an art art space, which I think will be the envy of local districts. We've got a very vibrant performing and visual arts program just to create some capacity, because that is where we have a little bit of, we had portables not that long ago at our middle school. So the bond project I'm very proud of. It's been a 15-month project in the works, and it really touches on all three of our buildings, all levels of our learners. It's fiscally conservative in that it's a $0 increase for our taxpayers who deserve to get a quality product and not have their taxes increased. So it's been very positive. I'm out on the circuit, so I'm meeting with a lot of different community groups and organizations, and it's been very positive up to this point. We just want families to have accurate information so they can make the best decision for them.
Yeah, some of these projects, of course, will cover the entire district, like technology, HVAC, that type of thing. Again, the stuff that you get excited about, and the teachers.
Yeah, folks don't get too excited about a 5 to 10 year technology plan. I do, because I know that you have shelf life on products and servers and PAs and things that most folks would never even entertain.
Well, the schools are also community centers that are used besides for education and like sports. You've got some of the areas of athletics. Some of the facilities are hopefully going to get some upgrades as well.
Yeah, and it's a community point of pride. I mean, Grass Lake, like many small communities, our schools are the anchor. They are the heartbeat. And our community is proud of being Warriors, and we're proud of our schools, and we're proud of our students, and we want to ensure that we continue to have a high bar for our expectations. A great example would be we have a burgeoning powerlifting program. Humongous powerlifting program that operates out of a pretty small gym. We can't build a new gym necessarily, that's cost prohibitive, but we do have the opportunity to relocate, purchase some new equipment that's going to be really impressive, and it could potentially end up being a community resource in the future.
That's great.
So to me, it's a win-win.
And update on the concession stands too, so they might get a new hot dog roller.
There is the concession stand at Grass Lake is quite nice.
I think it's really nice.
It is very nice. The offerings. There's a great variety.
Yeah, our Warrior Club with Dave Wright and our volunteers, we have a robust number of volunteers. It's pretty impressive. Part of this bond actually would be a prefabricated building over on our baseball and softball field that would replace the little concession stand that we have, which is an Amish shed now currently, and we have porta-johns, so it would be so that our student athletes and our community members and our guests would have defined bathroom spaces, would have a defined concession area, and would be able to bring some of our indoor programming that's in our auxiliary gym now outside into an external prefabricated building.
One of the things too, I think, should be noted is the community. Grass Lake is the fastest growing district in Jackson County. So you've got new families, new property owners who will be participating in the financing of the schools.
Yeah, it's kind of a blend of folks that have been lifetime Grass Lakers versus folks who moved into the community, which is an exciting time. And folks want to ensure that we're fiscally conservative and responsible, which we are, but also meeting the need. As birth rates across the county and the state of Michigan are declining, even if we remain stagnant, that means we're growing.
Yeah, so that's awesome. It's great news, great things happening. What's your go-to at a concession stand?
So I am on diet 4,000, so I'm constantly watching my weight. Jerry on Friday night does a great job burning hot dogs, and I say that lovingly. He does a great job. Our popcorn, I think, is second to none. And for the most part, I'm more of a coffee at night kind of guy. So believe it or not, I'm the one who's drinking the coffee at the event at 7 o'clock at night. But there's a lot of great concessions at some of our neighboring districts as well. But certainly a point of pride for us.
Absolutely.
I too like the burnt hot dogs.
That's right.
I prefer them.
Me,
like
me
that.
too. Put it on a little bit longer for me. Jerry, if you're watching, kudos to you. He does it the best.
All right, all the details on the bond are on the website, and again, it's 0 increase, so nothing goes up in Grass Lake. Great to have you here.
Yeah, thanks once again for hosting me. It's always a pleasure, and go Warriors.
Go Warriors, Grass Lake. Superintendent Dr. Nick Angel. More of the morning show after this.